Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So, and we're just getting into the video today. Here today, we're checking out a new recent video that's uploaded, or at least a new collab that's uploaded by Mango5 themselves here. And yeah, this came out just about 2 days ago. I wanted to go ahead and check it out sooner, but at the time, I already had a few requests here, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get to those, and I'll get to to this eventually. So, every like I said, let's get into it. This is a joint for by REMIX itself by the Living Tombstone, and like I said, uploaded by Mango5 as the host themselves here. And of course, here are the creators themselves. Like I said, please go check out everybody party after stuff here. They all work really hard to support and put so much love into these stuff here. So like I said, please go check them out. Now though, here are all the people themselves here. Please go check them all out. They're goated. Waiting for something to happen? I guess. But yeah, here's the extra special thanks to themselves as well. And yeah, once again, here's everybody already at stuff here. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. No distractions. Link down below. Go check that rich stuff here. They work really hard to support, and overall, look really interesting. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, love that. That's cool. IRL little segment that was really cool. Okay. 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 Loving it so far. That's sick. I love that. Dang. Okay. To deserve this damage.
Who knows if you're the one to blame? 'Cause we don't even know your name. But you're here now and we've got temptations.
That's cool.
We're only playing. Just wanted to make a few new friends. You plan on staying. When you're with us, the party
Never ends.
You might look at me and think you're going crazy.
This animation is so good. I love that. And yeah, Buffalo's going hard there. Oh, he's beat too. And this is an ad. That was. That's it. Oh, the button. That was good. Oh. Oh, that was lovely. Little last IRL, little segment of stuff. That was really cool. I love that. Now, without any further, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on the extra stuff here out there. Starting off the main three fashions themselves here of the beat itself, which focuses on bitches themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, first of all, starting off with the beat itself here. The beat itself was nice. I love this beat. It's so good. I love the remix itself here by the Living Tombstone. They really just grabbed the original song itself and make it just like 3 times better. It is amazing, and I genuinely really enjoyed it. The flow, just the actual vibes themselves here are not really too different from the actual original song itself here, but they just feel more. They just pop out more. It's like kind of like Neon itself here, while the actual original song itself was very well done, very artistically, pleasing and all that. But this, it feels more like what's the word for it? Trying to find the words in my brain here. But I said, while the actual original version itself, it was more like like I guess it was like more of a concert. This is more of a rave here. Like I said, I love it. It's great. Beat itself here. I'm immaculate. I love it so much. Now that after that is connected, there's no vocals on lyrics themselves here. That's not waste too much time. Now, of course, going on to the intro, which is the vocals themselves here. The vocals themselves are great. Like I said, this song was goated. I love the remix itself here. It's just, it just hits hard, and I love it so much. With that being said and done, like I said, just Andreas from Caden killed the song. It was so good and just so enjoyable. Now, like I said, not only was the original itself here just so well put together, the remastered version as well was so good, and then this one just takes a cake. It was it was really nice, and I love it so much. The amount of heart, passion, and just dedication they put into that song itself here was immaculate. Just getting all those emphases, emphasis, that's not a word, just getting all that emphasis on those, really important moments. You're like, and we would love you to join us for a bite. Just was so good. I love it. It's immaculate, really well done. Over so sick, and I love it so much. Now that after the lyrics themselves, like I said, lyrics themselves haven't really changed much from the actual original song itself here, which I love because the original song itself was also good. I love it so much. It's really cool, and it's just really nice. Well, being said and done though, like I said, just even though there were no changes as well here, the song itself here does feel a little different here. Mostly just like I said, from the beat itself here and kind of how it interacts with the actual just vocal themselves here, giving it a different kind of feel than the actual original song itself, or even the actual remaster of this song. Like I said, a little subtle differences themselves there, but still immaculate song. Just so good, and I love it. With all that being said and done, though, going on to the actual visuals themselves, the visuals themselves were also really well done. I love it. I loved how unique it was itself here. It not only utilized, just animate like regular SFM itself or maybe Blender, but it also utilized IRL kind of segments themselves here, especially like a little IRL entered mask, which is really cool, and I love that. That was sick. And I wish we had more animations or add more collabs like this where they utilize a lot more different programs, to create more unique like animations themselves here, or just unique videos themselves here. And like I said, it had a lot of potential, and I love it so much, and I'm really excited to see how more of this stuff potentially gets out there. Like I said, that after like I said, videos themselves here were immaculate from start to finish here. They were so good, just so hard. I loved it. It was really cool. Now that after though, that basically get to my general thoughts on this episode. Like I said, let's get into your deep dive stuff here. And before I get to the deep dive, please go check the actual rich stuff here. Link down below. They worked really hard on this and put so much time and effort into it. So please go check them out and go support them in any way you can here. Alongside that though, if you want to go ahead and support this channel itself here, go ahead and consider hitting the actual like button right around there. Consider the subscribe button. And of course, if you want to keep up with any future videos from the channel itself here, bell icon. That's kind of what it's there for. Like I said, these are just two amazing ways to kind of show that you want to see more content like this. You want to see more, FNAF collabs. You want to see more, animations like these in the future itself here for the channel. Or if you don't want to see any more stuff like this in the future as well, it's perfectly fine as well here. And like I said, that's perfectly acceptable. But like I said, if you do want more stuff like this in the future though, leave a comment below, and of course just also like and subscribe, those kinds of things themselves here. And speaking of the comment section down below, leave your general thoughts on that stuff here, like whether you loved it stuff here, you didn't love it, you hated it, just really cringe or something like that. Like I said, leave all your thoughts on that stuff here down below. And of course, if you want to go ahead and communicate with me as well here, comment down below. Like I said, I do try to check all the comments themselves here and try to reply as swiftly as fast as I can, but I do sometimes send a message, so if I end up being a little late to your comment, I do apologize very heavily. And like I said, while I can get to a lot of comments that I do see, sometimes YouTube doesn't give me all the notifications for all the actual just new comments that I get here, so I do end up missing a few. Not for too long though. I usually try to check every week though, if I did get any new comments themselves there. So like I said, I will eventually get to it. With that being said and done though, going on to the actual just deep dive itself here. No more distractions. Actually, one more distraction actually. One more thing. Share button, like I said, help me out the channel stuff here. Kind of just help support, spreads the content around here, and of course just gives, just helps to spread the channel stuff, the channel name out there. I said consider doing it. You don't have to, but I said it helps me a lot to do that. So now, without after that, let's get on to just deep dive stuff here. Now for the deep dive, what I usually get down into, I usually just get more into depth on the actual stuff here. I get more into the actual nitty gritty of the stuff here. Like I said, I get more into the actual details themselves. And of course, this not only goes into the actual, just the actual visuals themselves here, but it'll go to all three structures themselves. Like I said, beat itself, his vocals, videos themselves here. Let's get on to it. Let's not use too much time. Now, first of all, starting off with the actual beat itself, like I said, the beat itself here is immaculate. I love it. It's so good. Like, listen to this song. Just good. Hold on. Actually, let me start right here. Hold on. Listen to this. I love how different it is from the instant you get into it. Just doopa 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 doo. Like, it has like this heavier kind of tone itself there to it, as well as just a lighter tone itself here. Like I said, for the original song itself, it did not have this like really dramatic deep bass here. And it definitely did not have like this sort of like, you know, like just like what's the word for like remixing itself here, where it's just like do 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 do. Like, it's really good. I love it. I love how you can automatically hear the differences here just from the beginning segment itself here, and just how it'll give you a good like introduction as to how, you know, different this song is gonna be. It's really good. I love it. That's it. Listen to this. So good. I love it. Drums, bass and stuff are so well done as well. Like, listen to that. Down. Okay, listen to this. Yeah, from that segment is like alone, from the more emotional to like subdued segments themselves here, you can just tell that, you know, everything is kind of a little bit different here. Yeah, it's just, you know, higher pitch, kind of just, you know, beat itself here. It gets a little lower. Like I said, it goes from like a more higher pitch, like do 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 do, to more like a boom 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 boom, and it's really interesting. Like I said, it helps to kind of really build emphasis on this more like negative kind of vibe itself, or not like, well, not negative, but more like a more like somber kind of tone itself. That, and I love that. That's so cool. It just helps to kind of create this sort of like, you know, these little differences in the song itself here, where you can just tell like, oh, this is a really, you know, like, you know, excited segment, or this is like a really kind of somber, more sad segment, and then this is another high segment itself here. It helps to kind of create those differentiations, because like I said, if the song itself here is the complete same for the entirety itself here, then you're never gonna see any kind of changes, or you're never gonna see anything like, you know, the actual video stuff here evolve in any kind of way. So like I said, I love it. Beat stuff here, very solid there. From those little, you know, segments that I've already shown you guys, you can just tell how good, you know, this composition itself here is. It is immaculate. But going on to some of my favorite segments themselves here, like, you know, segments like this, like, listen to this, like, and this. Anyway, I did miss it a little bit, but it's still really well done. Like, look at this. There it goes. There we go. That's it. Just every segment here is beautifully well put together. It is incredible. It just shows how much time and effort they put into making this the best beat itself that it can be for this immaculate song. And overall, I love that. That was great. In each segment itself here, it's really unique itself here. Some utilize different sound effects. Some utilize, you know, maybe more somber effects. And then some have more like a like bright, not bright, maybe more like a high pitched kind of excited tone. Like with the, you know, the little circus baby segment itself there. Oh, damn it! I already messed up everything on my stuff here. Whatever. As I said, like segments like this. Like, look at this. Hold on, give me a second here. Like, you can hear that little background kind of, you know, sound effect itself there, kind of creating this like very like high pitched kind of just almost like a horn, or like almost like a, how do I describe it? I don't know. Just it kind of just creates this like very, you know, high pitched sound effect, which I overall very much enjoy and overall really love. But let me send on going on to the extras, going on to the extras vocal work lyrics themselves here. The vocals themselves here are great. I love them. They're so good. Just so nice. Like what was it? Like first segment where it was like, no, I'm gonna find it here because I'm not sure where exactly it's gonna be. It's gonna be like right around the more beginning right here, maybe more like right here. Hold on. Try to find it here. Gone through. You can teach you that. How about here? Like, ooh, that was good. I can't find it. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I'm not sure where it was. Like I said, just the actual vocals themselves are immaculately well done. Like I said, just the performance itself here is extremely gas, extremely well done. It's just so sick, and I love it. But not only that, like I said, just the actual amount of heart and passion for each little segment itself here is immaculate. From those little segments I've already kind of showed off here, you can just see or like just hear how they kind of just took certain words and put such an emphasis on them. Whereas like you thought the nightmare. Like we're just they're really emphasizing them more. Like just the word nightmare is really cool. It's really well done. Kind of help to create these like little rhythmic tones themselves here that overall help to carry the song in such a really cool direction. And I love it. Like I said, just the actual heart and passion put into the actual vocals themselves here is really well done, and I love it. Creates such a unique vibe itself for this remix, and it's just so cool, and I love it. Aside from those, like I said, for the performance itself there, yeah, there was no stops, no stutters at all for the actors just vocals themselves here, and it sounded like it was all taken in one take here, even though they probably did maybe in a few takes themselves to make sure every segment itself here sounded immaculate. But who knows, somebody takes, who knows though. Now, and for the, like I said, just the actors just vocals themselves here were really well put together, really well done, and have created such a rhythmic, such a vibey kind of just vocal set itself here, and it was so lovely, and I loved hearing it. Now, going on to the lyrics themselves here, the lyrics themselves are also very well done as well here. Like I said, they didn't really change anything for the actual just original song itself here, and that's good because the original song itself here completely slapped. It was overall very cool, and I loved it. Aside from those, like I said, the original song itself here though, I would not say it's outdated. I would not. So I'm just not going to say it. Like I said, the original song itself here it was really well done. It was really well structured and gave such an amazing foundation for the entire just animation itself here. And like I said, it was really good. I love this song. It's like one of my favorite FNAF Sister Location songs themselves here. It is so good. And I like how it was made even before Sister Location really came out. Maybe like a day before, maybe like a day after it came out, or maybe a few days before it came out. I'm not sure. But I said this song itself here was more of like we can't wait to meet you, can't wait for you to join the actual game itself, or like it's kind of more of like to build hype for the game itself, because the actual song for that living tomb that JT Music really released for Sister Location was like my name is Eggs Benedict, like that kind of song and stuff, like that song. I'm not sure what it was called because it's like rattling in my brain here. I think it's like hold on, you don't know what we've been through, or you belong here, or something like that. Like I said, that's the actual original official song that JT Music really created for Sister Location, and this is more of like we can't wait for you to to see this game, or we can't wait for you to we can't wait to see this game itself. It just how it turns out. Like I said, I love it. It's really sick and very well done, and never kind of delves into anything too deep here though. It's more like we're so happy to see you. We can't wait for you to join the animatronic family, and we can't we'll make you laugh at tragedy. Like, it's really cool, and I like it. And I like how they didn't delve into too many details here, because like I said, the game didn't come out when this song was originally released. And overall, I like that. Without and for them, like I said, there's themselves here, very clever, really well done. I love them. They're so sick and just so good. And overall, really nice. Now though, going on to the actual animation itself, which is the very big thing I want to focus on here. The animation stuff, it was very well done. Like, look at that. That just goes hard. Like, just the lighting itself is spot on. The model, all of it looks good. Like I said, for the action type of stuff, though, it is just very consistent and very well done. And of course, TNT 100 is just goated. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, I like it. They kind of play it like a video on the screen to just go into the video. It's really cool, and I love it. And then, of course, just the actual, just like a little I'm not sure which character this is. It's been too long. Like I said, just the pink bonbon mask here is also very well done. I think it's like, it's not Ban. That's stupid. It's like Bonnet. It's Bonnet. There we go. I figured it out. I was just going through all the names that I could have thought of, but let's say just overall really well done. And of course, just the the slide or the transition into the actual animation, it's so sick. I love it. Like, look at that. That's cool. And another thing I want to focus on here, I love the kind of differences in animation itself here. I love how they utilize the actual just 8-bit models themselves there. They utilize some, just regular, like just, SFM models themselves here for the FNAF characters themselves here, and of course, even at the end there, they have like our in real life like Android model. It's so cool and just so well done, and I love it so much. It is immaculate. But like I said, models themselves here, very well done, very well picked, and overall very well utilized for the entire video stuff here. This video was so good. I loved it. Aside from going on to the actual lighting itself here, the actual lighting itself here keeps a great consistency. It's really well done for the entire video stuff here. There's not a bad segment that I really want to go into, but everything looks really good. Some have more emphasis on lighting itself. They're like, you know, segments like this, like hold on. Yeah, like that. Like, look at all this lighting itself here. The green, the blue, the pink, and of course, like the lightish blue right here. And like I said, there's a lot of emphasis on lighting itself here, which overall is really cool. And I love it because Ballora is, you know, a stage performer, and this makes sense. And then for Freddy, it mostly keeps like a more of a darker, you know, kind of set here, but still a lot of brightly colors, you know, brightly colors as well here because this is a fun time. And overall, I love that. And of course, purely for like Circus Baby, it is completely dark, with the only illumination coming from the green eyes, which overall, I really enjoyed that. That's really sick and overall very cool. Aside from that, just the actor, just no like I said, emphasis on lighting itself here was very well utilized and so sick. I loved it. Very consistent. That is already stuff here, and overall, that's a very good thing. Consistency, consistency. Like I said, it's good to make like one, you know, good like segment of the actual collab itself here. But if every other, you know, segment itself here doesn't kind of match up to that, it can create a sort of awkward kind of flow itself here. But for this video itself here, in this collab itself here, the flow itself here was never once disrupted, was never once stopped, and was never once like kind of just odd. Everything moves super smoothly, super buttery, and was overall so good. And the transition from one animator to another was so sick, and I loved it. So props to them on that. That was really cool, and I loved it. Aside from the actual models themselves and lighting and stuff here, the actual animation of note flow itself was also very well done. Like I said, the actual characters themselves move very fluidly, very well done. They look really cool. Like I said, there's not a single bit of awkward movement itself there, or any kind of like weird like movements with themselves here. Like I said, I've seen a lot of animations themselves on YouTube. I featured a lot on the channel itself here. And there have been some animations where they look a little awkward, where there's like awkward, like, you know, like head or like shoulder movements, where it's just like an animation just kind of goes a little bit slower, just like, or just like goes like like I said, there's a lot of, you know, little minute details that you have to, you know, really get specifically like you have to really like just kind of get into position here in order to create some fluid animation stuff here. You got to work on the shoulders, the neck, the head, and then of course just how it all connects to the actual characters themselves here. And like I said, for certain new animators themselves, they have a little bit of difficulty coordinating all of that, you know, at the same time. That's it. It's more or less a skill that you keep on practicing until you eventually get it perfectly. And overall, that's amazing. And like I said, for these animations themselves, they're extremely good. They're extremely cool. And they, like I said, they got just all of this nailed down to the T. I loved it. Like I said, aside from the actual flow itself being immaculate and really well done, the actual animation style itself here, it's very cool. Like I said, it doesn't keep one very, you know, consistent style itself here. It's never too deep on SFM because certain things themselves will go into like 8-bit themselves here. Like, hold on, it goes from this more like grittier style itself to like this sort of brighter color actually, because then it's sort of like just like creepy kind of like red and like black screen, and then it'll go to like, you know, more grittier scenes as well here, like, you know, segments like this. I love this kind of stuff here, and then it'll just go right bouncing right back in a more bright segments themselves here. And also, like I said, it also has a great consistency, kind of just, you know, featuring, you know, different kind of animation and stuff here with a more VHS look for this one, which overall I love. And then of course going on to like what was it, like right around here, like old TV kind of style stuff here. And almost like neonish kind of lighting itself there. I really like that. And then we'll get more into like, you know, just the regular SFM itself here, and then end off with, you know, a live, you know, like in just like a IRL segment itself there. Like I said, the style itself here is ever changing, goes from gritty, goes to brightly colored and cartoony, and it can sometimes even go to 8-bit segments themselves here, which overall, I love it. I love the flexibility here. I love how it kind of transitions not only really smoothly into them, but also kind of just never misses a beat. Like every segment and stuff here is immaculately well done and just really well performed. I love it. It's really cool and really nice. Now that after though, like I said, that's enough of my yapping. I apologize for the yapping itself there. Even if I wanted to go ahead and just yap because this is really cool and such a cool thing. I love it so much. Now that after that's it, please go check the actual bridge stuff here. Link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you two links to the actual stuff here. Please go check them out. They work really hard in this and put so much love into the actual stuff here selected. Please go check them out. Aside from the other ways to support the channel stuff here, go ahead and hit the actual like button right around there. And of course consider subscribing as well here. Helps me out love the channel stuff here. And just like I said, helps to let me know you guys want more of this kind of stuff in the future stuff here. Like I said, consider doing that. Now, and for you though, also go ahead and consider hitting the actual notification bell for next time upload. If you're interested in catching those news videos as soon as you can, like I said, bell icon's going to help you get those notifications as soon as possible. And of course, also, comment below you guys' thoughts on the actual stuff here, whether you loved it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find the video stuff interesting in the slightest. Like I said, leave a comment below detailing all your thoughts on that stuff here. And of course, just last thing, share button. Like I said, helped me out a lot. We're kind of spreading a win for the channel stuff here and just spreading the content around. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and do any of that stuff right there, like I said, I thank you more than enough. I said, thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, with all being said and done though, a few things that I really got to say here real quick. Something that I don't really advertise too often that I've been trying to get more into the flow of, the Discord channel and stuff there. I have a Discord channel. It's in the about page of the channel stuff if you want to go ahead and consider joining them. Spread some memes around, just spread some jokes. I'm not really too active on it, unfortunately, because, well, I got a lot of things I got to focus on as well here. I got a lot of things. I'm just getting headache thinking about it. But like I said, if you want to go and just go to the Discord stuff, it's just kind of spread some memes as well. And occasionally I'll hop on every now and then. Just kind of to be like, hey, what's going on, boys? I'm here. Like, hey. Or just to kind of just, leave suggestions for future videos themselves there. Go ahead and consider doing that. And of course, aside from that though, also, we have some, we don't have out and advertising enough, but we do have super things. Like I said, if you want to go and support the channel stuff in a different kind of way itself here, whether it is through just kind of just kind of giving a little bit of cash. Like I said, that is purely your choice. And like I said, I don't like advertising this kind of thing. It makes me feel a little grimy, I'm not gonna lie. But I at least gotta mention these options before, because in case people don't realize they're there. But if you do, I apologize. I apologize for yapping about this thing to you. But like I said, if you haven't realized it, if you want to go ahead and consider donating to the channel server, I would deeply appreciate that. Because yeah, eventually, I do hope to make this into a more or less kind of just career for myself. Whether it is kind of just doing content or something like that, or whether it's just kind of doing my own thing here. I'm not really sure. Like I said, if you want to go and support that in any way, you can. Like I said, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment, sharing, all that just helps out so much as well. Like I said, if you want to take more directly, benefiting me like financially, and of course helping me out there, do your thing. But that makes sense, though. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you take care, you stay safe, and have a great New Year's as well here. So like I said, just stay safe. Don't do anything too reckless, okay? And of course, now, after though, just have a cool, okay? So like I said, if you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just take care of yourself, okay? Love yourself as well. And that after though, that kind of cuts off everything for yourself here. So I'll be seeing you boys later. I know why I said later there. I don't. See you dudes later, okay?